Camera around on the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. We're here. Good morning.
Good morning. This is your AI video. Actually, they look more real than humans. How you guys doing? I was in a rush and I was going to throw my hat on, and C-Dub said, no, your hair's cute. And when your wife says that, you just go with it. So to dispel the rumors that I'm bald, I'm not. And yeah, that's a top knot. And the top knot only happens because I do that when I'm working out.
Ryder, it's rainy here also.
Yeah.
Very rainy.
Like all day. So my plans to do the live, inhale some food post, grab my MP5, go to the range down the hill, and train like I mean it is completely thwarted by the raindrops, because I am no longer active duty Marine Corps. I am now a soft civilian, and the rain hurts my body.
Nick Bonomo, this is clearly a bad toupee.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I wish. You know, I noticed like there's like these gray wires all through the top of my head. It started here and it's migrated its way up to the top. So it's fun. It's super fun.
The stresses of the business has turned you gray.
It really has. Like, I should not be in my mid-40s and this freaking gray. I mean, I thought my dad was super cool with his, like...
I'm much too young to feel this damn old.
You know, even her playing around. Look, man, that girl used to tear it up when we were in high school at the karaoke. That's how we say it here, karaoke. Telling you, man, she could have gone pro. And I'm not just saying that because she's my wife. Everybody used to say that.
Yojo76 finally got my buddy to buy his first TKell. He ordered a 003 and he's excited.
Hey, me too. That's what I'm wearing today. You see that? How you can quick draw?
CB, sure missed you both. Always look forward to the live to start my week.
Thanks, man. We're trying to balance stuff. You know what I mean? Like having a life and having a business and YouTube and all the stuff. But we love you guys. We just couldn't stay away that long. Like the 3-week hiatus was tough. Like the vacation. I don't know. We were weird, like twitching and stuff. Like, where are these guys at? Supposed to be making coffee. But I just remembered that. Wait, do I have my EDC? I carry a lighter every day, but then it got borrowed by my wife. And I don't really want to...
I borrowed your lighter?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was for. Do you have a lighter? And I'm like, yeah, here it is.
Oh, sorry.
And all of my spares are in the bags up on the lofty thing right there. I guess I could just break open one of my survival bags, right?
You're really prepared, as usual.
I know, which is weird. I always have a lighter on me. And the sparker on this thing doesn't work. So here we are. Quite the conundrum.
Did y'all have a great Super Bowl Sunday last Sunday?
I watched about that much football. I used to be a giant college football fan. And then I lost interest. I got super bored with it. Like, okay, cool. High school, all the way from the time I was like able to pee straight up until I graduated, I played baseball. Huge baseball fan, Braves fan. Watched every game. And then for some reason I went active duty. And I completely lost interest in sports. I don't know what it was. I guess because you don't have the same community of people. Like everybody was the fan of the Braves around here in the 90s. One, because they went from crappy to national champions a couple of times. And we all were Braves fans. So then you get around this group of people. Everybody in the Marine Corps is different fans. And you're like...
Casey Curtis said, I've got so many compliments on the KS folder.
Man, that's awesome. We should name the KC after you.
New
or the
member,
CK.
Justin
Or
Barba,
CC.
welcome.
Welcome, Justin.
Morning, Harold.
How in the world am I with my top knot? I don't advocate top knots. I wear them because my wife likes it. So how we gonna start the fire?
Hey,
You know what
William, I've been praying for your sister.
Whoa, man, that got rowdy.
Operation quick. In the morning, just one day left to pray for a miracle. Okay, we will.
Yeah, God will do miracles, man. He can. He absolutely can. I've asked for a bunch in my life. He's, but I still have had trauma. So that's the part of the world
You
being
look like
real.
you're looking for something.
I am. I'm looking for a way to light the stupid coffee because I'm going to pass out on my feet if I don't
Why don't
do
you
it.
just start a fire like, you learned that skill in the Marines.
That's all fake. We don't do it. It's all AI. The Marine Corps, the whole thing, like they came out with AI way before. Like we didn't start fires or shoot things and stuff. All these are all fake too. Watch me grab one of them, trying to be a jackass and say it's all fake, and then get kicked off again. All right, cool.
I would tell somebody to bring one, but I don't think I know of any.
There's
where any are.
There's one up there by the candles, right there.
Oh, okay.
Like on the yellow cabinet, so that when the power goes out, I have 1 million in the other part of the bunker, but I'm gonna dig them out.
I'm gonna tell China to bring it.
Tell China to do it. She's not answering emails right now, and I'll just drink water in the meantime because I rode 8 million miles today, and I'm supposed to be resting. I'm an idiot. So there you go.
Morning. Oh gosh, I don't know who you are.
Wow.
Good morning, CW, because of the weird screen name.
Yeah. Be careful, man. Be careful reading the screen name.
Good morning, whoever you are.
Good morning, you. The screen names sometimes are gotchas. They say like perverted stuff.
Chuck Marsh said, "Don't you have a ferro rod in?"
I do. It's actually up in my Alice pack. That's on top of that. There's a bunk bed right here that I built cantilever, so it's suspended from the ceiling.
Okay, we got questions.
And I don't want to. I'm ready.
Folder ship update. TS87 Dragonfly drop update, please.
Okay.
William Treadway.
All right, we'll get to the TS87 Dragonfly stuff later because I have them all right there. Those. The folders. Vance was doing some QC after they got heat treated, and I don't know it's taking him so long to ship them to me. I didn't send him hate mail, but I almost sent him a hateful-ish text this morning. He may be watching. Sorry, Vance. I'm getting a bunch of questions. I'm waiting to get the blades back from him so that I can laser them and nickel bore on them and send them back to him for assembly. The frames are done. The grips are done. We have all the skiff bearings for the entire thing. The pivots, the screws are all in. The clips are all in. The Omega springs are in. Machines, the flippers and all that stuff, all that's done. The blades are done. I just got to get them and then get them laser. We're deep engraving the logo on those, and I will deep engrave those deeper on this batch. We did some midstream adjustments to the handle scales because a couple of people said that theirs wasn't closing all the way. So it wasn't proud of the handle, but you could like force your finger, fat part of your finger down in it and catch the tip and then open it. And Vance really dug into it. I thought it was a spring issue where it wasn't pulling it. So I put the spring on mine tighter to see if it would do it. I could get mine to do it if I really slow closed it. And then I can't even get it to do it now because I fixed it. But
your friend EF is on. He said,
what's
good
up?
Morning,
EF.
Hammer Queen and TKell.
Yeah, sorry. I was on. Both of you guys been missing. Measure, texture, and EF. I do have your hat. C-Dub's the reason I'm not wearing it today because she said this frizzy, weird mess is cute. I don't know. She's legally blind. She can't see. I'm just kidding. She's not. Yeah. So I went with her. But yeah, I actually need to reach out to you and your cohort there about some stuff. I need to talk to you about it. Try to give you a call this week if you're not on travel. Anyway.
Okay, Raider G10 update from Aaron B, and then Sean Blakely Night Stalker update from December drop.
So the G10, a huge batch of the G10 for the whole EDC stuff, Warthogs, Raiders, Taylors, Stroikas. I think that's all that were on that last drop. It is supposed to be on the way to me. If you're holding on one of those knives, it is going to be just for that. So sheaths are done.
EF said he should be back this way in a month or two.
Okay.
Don't forget him this time.
That was really disappointing. I was super, super bummed about that. So the EDC stuff, the only thing those were holding on are some of the specialty grips. And I had to type an email this morning I had to get CW to proofread it because I am borderline moronic. I just hammer them out. And she's proofreading and punctuating for me because, you know, she's smart. She's got a master's, and I got a master's in the School of Hard Knocks. Any Hoosers, a lot of this custom material, all the swirl and burl stuff, we're losing like 50% of a sheet of it, and it's getting very expensive. And then we get it, the first 10, we get 10 grips out of 50 that are okay out of one of these batches of the stuff. So the first 10 people that had, say, Javati, they go out, and the other 15 people, we got to wait God knows how long for the material to get made. So when you reach out, we're like, hey, I'll ship it with something else. We'll follow up. But then we got a lot of first-time customers, and they're like, you guys are ripping me off. And I'm like, you'd see it in reviews. And I understand that, though. You know what I mean? Like, I try to put myself in the place of you guys.
This is why we're constantly trying to make stuff in-house.
That's right.
We're dependent on other people.
It's like...
And when you mentioned making the battle lock last week, they were over there in the Discord talking about you're not making G10 anymore.
We are making G10.
And that's not the case. It just takes so long. We want to have an option that we can quickly ship.
Let's go into battle lock.
Oh wait, honey, let me read this comment from Barbarian Brawny about the folder. You need to name the crossbar lock something else because your crossbar is way better. If it doesn't close, it could be the bar studs not being tightened down.
That, and Vance saw that some of the G10, there's like a little bit where it was hanging up and it was keeping it from closing all the way on a couple. So he, on the rest of the batch and moving forward, he changed that pocket shape a little, but I'll try that on the ones that we're getting back.
Mr. Matt, hey, Tim and CW, I got my V3 and it's awesome. Well worth the wait. Thank you guys for what you do. $10.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the tip and for the patience and the grace. And I'm glad you like it. That's our promise, is that if you don't completely love it, you're not blown away, I'll take it back, which we really don't have to do. Maybe 4 or 5 times a year. So 20,000 knives last year. We get back like less than 10 for people that are like, screw you, I hate it. And then I'm like, oh. You see that? The camera couldn't even keep up with that Bruce Lee like strike. So battle lock. I can point at stuff. All right. So if you look at this section on the very end, the silver at the top, that's a P226. Here and here are Beretta 92s. There's 2 more 226s, 2 P229s, and then I've got up here my AXG 365.
Thank you, David.
I've got 2 P320s. Yes, I remain unharmed, and I've shot them thousands of times. All of those have interchangeable G10 grips, but those pistols commonly come with a super grippy, traction-y, either a polymer set of scales or a complete polymer frame. When I'm doing duty type of work, like if I'm going to get wet, if I feel like I'm cleaning a deer and I'm going to get blood on my blade, G10 and micarta, they load up with stuff on the micarta side, and G10 gets slick, despite the grenade texture. So I always thought, man, I would like to be able to put, if I know I'm going to be under a car rolling in the dirt, or if I'm going to be out there running and gunning on the range down there, or in the snow and the wet, if I know, I want to be able to slap those ultra grippy, super durable polymer type of grips on there. But nobody in this industry was using the same polymers that were in pistol frames or your Magpul grips or even your butt stocks. We use the same polymer, but they're all running a 12% glass.
While he's talking about these, I'm going to give some away.
Give some
if
stuff.
You've never tried them, or if you want a different color, any of the battle lock that we have, you can win a set of battle lock grips. So
this is like my dream of wanting to be able to customize, like this P229 has got a custom set of G10 grips, and I had the frame done in nickel boron. We custom made the lower that's got a beaver tail on it. So it's like anyway, I love customizing my stuff, knives and guns, but I couldn't find that same material and durability. I love the 60 grit texture that's on the Smith & Wesson. The M&P 2.0s, love it. SIG uses the same texture, but not as aggressive. I don't like the Glock texture, although I do have Glocks. I think they really missed the mark with the stupid squares. But we worked with the company that does the texturing in the polymer frames to get that specific texture. That's done in the States. All of it's done in the States. And I wanted that included on the knife because at a base level, we got EDC, heavy duty, hardcore stuff. Thank you, ma'am. Caitlin delivered it. Bye.
Kara told me to.
Thank you.
Bye.
Remember, because you're under 16, if you come on this video, they kick us off. But thank you.
You're welcome.
She's such a sweet kid. I don't know where she gets it from her mom because I'm mean. So to say everything in a million words instead of 100, I think every knife should come like that because it's our most durable, best performing grip. And if you want the custom grip, I don't want you to have to go to somebody like a VZ Grips or somebody else and have them make you a custom set of grips. I want to make them because I think that our machining is super good. We're always going to have G10. We're always going to have micarta because we use an American manufacturer. We don't use the Chinese crap that Trump has tariffed the hell out of anyway. I never have used anything but that. So if you want to order it, you can buy the G10. So to dispel the Discord rumors, I'm not going away from G10. I just personally like the Battle Lock better. And I spent a lot of money developing it, and I just like it. I like it a lot. And I'm going to continue to make them, which also lets me ship your orders faster because I can get 1,000 of those made in a week. And to get 1,000 G10 grips takes 10 weeks. And then half the material's jacked up. So there we go. I love it. I'm sorry. I love it. I love the freaking
do you have Battle Lock for EDC handles? Not
That's
yet.
next. So that, I mean, those molds, they're $20,000. Yes, I'm aware that you can get those done for $5,000 in China. I'm not doing that. I get two shapes of grips per 20. So 10 grand per knife. That's a lot. In case you didn't know, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. So it takes me a while to save that up because I'm cash based. And we've had everybody in the world be like, do the Founders Club. I'm like, do you guys want to raise $110,000 to get the rest of the grips made as Founders Club?
All right, let's give away some grips.
So that's what's up. I love the Battle Lock. I'm sorry. I like it. So I'm using this. I think you say
MJK32, congratulations.
Hey, I know you. Look, Ely. Is that how you say that? This is espresso, and I'm using it as a regular coffee because I'm a psychopath. So that's what I'm gonna do. Again, switching it up. This is gonna be explosive probably. I'm gonna lose my forearm hair. Why is this weight? I hate you. Wow, that's always exhilarating to almost burn my arm hair off. So, what is the community saying about the Battle Lock? Nobody's doing it either. So it's just like me to be like, I don't care what the industry is doing. I want to do it. Right?
Hey, Daniel has a channel. Fellow TKellian has a channel if y'all want to go check it out. He has 2 channels. One is, I think, knife reviews, and then this says he started a Christian conservative channel. Daniel.
Sorry, this jet wheel is like a jet taking off.
Y'all go check it out.
I can't hear anything.
Your fellow TKell members.
Yeah. And look, guys.
Stella and Sarah say hi, Tim.
Hey, Stella. Hey, Sarah. How are you guys? That's my funny wave. Good to hear and see you guys again. But here's... Are you not telling me what people are saying about Battle Lock?
I'm just trying to see, like, and there was a lot of people entering the giveaway, so I didn't get to see grip.
I mean, the feedback that we get is overwhelmingly positive. It's not like I don't know that people love it.
A lot of people are saying that they love them.
I freaking love them, and I just do, and it's unique, and they're interchangeable, and you can still get G10. You're just gonna have to wait. I am working with the world's largest producer of G10. In the United States also, to make the material at a better quality. And it's just taking forever. It's really hard to do. So I am trying to get the product faster. I'm not abandoning it. I love
Jason,
it.
yeah, you can send it in. We'll send it back to you if you want us to show it on the live.
What is it?
He made a knife.
I like knives. What's Jason?
Jason Small, you know, 006 guy.
Yeah, that's your nickname around here, 006 guy. I didn't know if it was Straight Edge, because he makes knives too. Also named Jason. I make knives. I'm not named Jason. But so let's battle
Hunter
lot.
said need white ones so I can dye them.
We tried them and they freaking stained as soon as we touched them. But you can clean them. I use, but yeah, we are planning to do that.
And you can. A lot of people are saying they sand theirs if you want to sand them down a little.
Yeah, I do that like wintertime. They grab hoodies like crazy. That's how grippy they are. So I'll take a 400 grit just like I would do with the Smith & Wesson. Like, I think SIG is not aggressive enough, and I think Smith, like, when you really get that wrench grip on that, it will, like, take your skin off. So I knock them down with 400 grit, but only on the side that faces out so that I can get, I don't know, I'm weird.
What kind of knife news do we have this week, honey?
We'll make knives. Oh, you know what's in the truck?
Knife news. The Cadet.
The Cadet. It's in the truck. I got it from the shop this morning, and I left it in the truck. So we got the first Cadet back from Nickel Boron. It's just, did I show the metal one yet on the live?
Yes. We showed it on here.
We did, because you were like, it looks nothing like what I thought it did. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
We showed the actual metal one or if it was on like a picture.
Did you see that? Did we show it, guys? You tell us. I'll go out there and get it out of the truck if I have to. Okay. Crisis averted. They almost overfilled
Yeah,
it.
I am loving the Cadet. I like it way better than I
So did we show the metal? Do I need to run out there and get it?
Let me see. I'm going to have to
ask.
You know how they're all delayed.
So oh, no. So they're still that way?
Yeah. I'm just trying to roll with it.
Would you like to know what else?
Okay, they want to see the Cadet. So.
Okay, bye.
You going to leave me in here?
Yep, just for a second.
Oh, my gosh. This is awkward.
You guys just talk.
Just kidding. I always just give stuff away when he leaves me. How about that? I'll give y'all, let's see. I'll give y'all some merch. Sweatshirt, t-shirt, or hat, or all three if you want them all. I'm generous. Hashtag merch.
I lied.
CW got to talk.
Must be.
Yeah, time for a song.
Lungs.
You know, I was so mad at Tim because I was telling him the other day. You remember when I was in that high school talent show? And he's like, the only thing I remember about that talent show is this guy that was really, really great. And I'm like, oh, thanks. He didn't remember it all. But I sang a cappella, Just a Closer Walk with
Frank's cat's trying to get in.
Hey, honey, I was just telling him the story how you didn't remember I was in the talent show.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even try to cover for it. I just looked all sheepish. It's not out there.
It is too. It was in the front.
The center console? I thought so too.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not. So it's probably upstairs.
No, losing stuff.
I can't lose that. It's got to go to Barbarian Boo Boo for pictures. It's crazy, right? Who called me, man?
This is the funniest part of our show is how unprepared we are.
Yeah, it's certainly not AI. AI would be super prepared, perfect diction. Their descriptions would be way better. I don't know. I thought it was in there. That's annoying. I'm annoying. You know what else I don't have?
I'm going to have to start texting you like an hour before, like, make sure you have
What are you doing an hour before, though? You're barely living. And you're like, don't talk to me. Don't even look at me. Leave me alone. Look, I haven't used this cup because you know why, right? Remember who gave it to me?
No.
The Ulti-Clip cup?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to use it in his honor right now. How about that?
Yeah.
Man, that's still weird to me that he passed. It's so crazy. If you guys don't know, The guy who I worked with to develop the APH clip passed unexpectedly on July 4th weekend. Really? Why are you
I was
laughing?
reading the comments people said because I said it was going to be awkward when you left.
Was it awkward?
I just always give them something.
What'd you give them? A hard time?
I'm giving them
I
something.
can't believe. I can 100% believe that I don't have the Cadet. I was going to say I can't believe it. But.
Thanks, Mom. My mom's my biggest fan.
Well, you carry the show, and she created you, which is the greatest miracle that I've ever experienced in my life. So she should be your fan.
We got so many gifts that we haven't shown yet.
I know. The girls, Caitlin in particular, is super excited about one of the things that Larry Garber, that's not his real name, that's his like screen name or whatever, or his.
He addresses all his orders to some asshole.
And the box came from some asshole too, so it's pretty great.
He gave us a pretty large gift. Okay, I'm going to give this merch away before you show what you got over there.
Right on, baby. I need some coffee, but this is going to be hot as heck and it's going to be really strong. It's as black as my shirt.
Sassy Sue, 8678.
What'd you win?
Some merch.
What kind of merch?
A t-shirt, sweatshirt, and a hat.
Wow, man, you did go crazy. I gotta keep an eye on you. Let me just turn my back to the camera and try to find the knife. It's all right. All right, other questions. I do want to say something about social media, Discord stuff. I don't go over there, but it all filters back to me. So remember that the people that moderate that stuff have been around since the very beginning and we're friends. So I don't understand sometimes the propensity to go over there and start crap. I think it's a social media thing. I'm not into that. But if you have a legitimate issue, we have the best customer service in this industry. I'll listen to you. China is so nice and gracious and takes care of everybody. CW on the phone, me in emails, me on the phone most of the time. Yeah,
we're coming to Texas, Stuart.
Yeah.
We're going to be there.
Yeah. Somehow the rumor got out that we weren't going to go. I don't know. It's because I said stuff like, I'm so stressed, I can't do it. We'll see you there. I may pass out or have a heart attack and die in the process,
we never answered about the Night Stalker, did we? Night Stalker update from December.
Somebody asked for a Night Stalker?
It's probably a grip because we've shipped most of those.
Yeah, we're shipping through all of them in the order that we got them. So if you haven't got it yet and it's battle lock, send an email.
I think did we give China a raise? Did you give her that raise? Yes,
I did.
We did give her a raise.
Yeah. Yeah. Who wants to know? Just our accountant?
There's always people that say China needs a raise.
Yeah.
Phil Billy, China needs a raise.
Listen, Phil Billy, she's a kid, man. We just beat her into submission. Actually, she's 26, not really a kid. You know, isn't that what you do?
Sean Anderson, my milk cows have a tit for all the crying babies.
It's like, do you actually have milk cows?
He does. He's always talking about it.
I like milk. Sorry, I'm just going to stand here and blow in this coffee because I somehow have become weak today. That shit's
What's up with the Tomahawk from EF?
Well, we were going to try to have the Proto at least at a minimum by Texas, but with the steel situation, we can't get the steel in the proper thickness. I was talking to Tom Nugent from Knives by Nuge yesterday, and that's the biggest problem in the industry right now with mid-size makers. We can't buy tons and tons and tons of MagnaCut. One, the same problems that they were having with MagnaCut in the beginning when it was made by Crucible, who's out of business, they're having the same freaking problems now in France. The people who they sold the rights to the melt are having the same issues with the sheet stock that's coming out of, I can't pronounce it. Actually, I don't remember the name of it, but you have to buy so much of that steel, and we're not like a huge company. Like, we're not buying enough for 5,000 knives like MKC. I'm buying my stuff in small quantities, which means I either can't get the steel or I get priced out of it being competitive. So that was going to be an 80 CRV because I think that that's a really, really, really good steel for an axe. And 80 CRV2 is a German-made steel.
Hey, Sean, I just screenshotted your order. I'll check with the guys Monday to see why that hasn't gone out and try to get it out.
We'll trade for.
He's got a Battle Lock Night Stalker.
So. Yeah, so it should be out. Well, we've shipped most of them. But yeah, I don't know. We were talking about some stuff. I always forget every time.
Mike Hauser, I thought the new haircut was a lead-in to the Tomahawk rollout. Yeah, honey.
This is
done that.
CW's haircut for a couple years now. I used to just shave it all the time.
Black EDC lineup grip updates. We're getting some EDC grips.
They're supposed to be in the mail, okay? Which should take care of 99% of everybody's EDC that we're waiting on. So fingers crossed that it comes in without voids and looking like crap. It's supposed to be a giant shipment of G10.
Honey?
Huh?
What you got over there to show us?
I haven't had any coffee.
Let's look at some stuff over there.
I don't want to do that. I was literally talking about something else and totally forgot.
Sorry.
What was it?
Hi, Tim. I always bug you, but are there any updates on the 365 PDW? Been looking at the Flux and Tyrant models. I like and dislike parts of both. I want to see your design.
Yeah, I got a little bit miffed. I got an email this morning from SIG, and they showed the grip frame for the P365. And it's the same people that I was working with. So I got a little bit like,
are you serious?
I'm dead serious. It irritated me to death.
Well, why were they acting all like gung-ho and then?
I don't know, man. That always happens. So the guys on the PDW, it's a roller delay. It's basically an MP5, but a little bit more reliable. And you can use different types of magazines. And they too are too busy to complete my projects. So maybe if we continue to grow in 10 years, I'll make my own. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I am, Gus. Same here. The PC has a delay versus my phone.
Weird.
Here, I'm going to show what you got over there.
Okay.
What is it?
Let me move this cookie. China's cookie. That's all that remains. Okay. So this is the next two drops.
Let me just answer Mr. J. Cruz. I am fairly certain that that would be a grip that would make a Piranha not have gone out from October.
Yeah, it should have.
Please email us.
Yeah, that's not like we're shipping. That should have gone out because I tried to time that Piranha buy now, ship now. I don't do those until I have looked through the orders and everything shipped. So maybe it's on with another order or something.
Did you bring the beads?
They're right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
See them?
Oh, I see them.
Yeah, you haven't seen the beads yet, have you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I didn't know if you did or not. So look, we did a collab. See my name? Is that fuzzy or my contacts jacked up?
It's fuzzy.
Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't want to focus.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, so they're not fuzzy in person, but these are silicone lanyard beads collab between myself and Data Crew. So how freaking rad is that? What does it look like? A dog tag. I don't know why it's not focusing. Anyway, TKell on one side, Data Crew on the other. We got 100 of each in the orange, OD green and black.
Regina wants a pink one, honey.
I could get with the guys to do it on the next run. And black and gray.
Angry Tom's hat next door. Best bet is to email. Yes, there are things that you could order, but best bet is to just ask China because... Yeah,
there are some stuff that we have that we could ship now, as long as everybody else's stuff. So, these beads...
Deadbolts are shipping, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Them.
You want me to... Look, all right, so here it is. Is that the bronze? Like, so these came in yesterday. They're shipping tomorrow. We're going to start shipping the bronze deadbolts. So there's one of them. One thing I like is that there's more detail and they're flat. So we had some cupping with the last ones because the wax got hot, but they changed up the process so the detail is higher on this particular one. This is a blem. is missing part of this tooth because it got sanded
People that
away.
are waiting on piranhas, send us an email. I'm sure it's a grip. If you're flexible, I know we could get it out.
Yeah, yeah. We got tons of blades. We got sheaths. We'll be able to rock
Are
those
there
out.
any blim deadbolts?
This one is. See how he's missing a tooth? So there's like 5 or 6. Let me show you. I just want to prove stuff here.
And you've abandoned resin deadbolts, right?
What?
You've abandoned resin deadbolts, right?
I want to go back because we got some runs of them that were good. Show me on the main camera.
Oh,
See this?
Gosh, my foot's asleep.
Wake up, foot. See this here? Does anybody know what this is? All right.
You did not miss the drop for the DP2.
Look. So you see that? That is deadbolts.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. You want us to ship it and then ship the extended.
This stack, these are all blims. So you see how like the TKell got sanded off when they were doing it. So what I want to explain about the bronze versions of these is that these are poured in the old school lost wax style. So they make a wax model of this and then they stick it on what's called a tree and then they dip it in this slurry bunches of times. And that creates a mold. And then they melt the wax out as they pour the bronze in. And that's called lost wax. The wax gets melted away. And then they cut them off. They hand polish and patina these. So these are made by Firebird Bronze in Troutdale, just outside of Portland, Oregon. And this is a museum piece, so made to look old world, hand tooled.
We have a few
hand
extra,
bronze.
like not many, but
there are like 10 or so extra, and then I've got these 6 that are blims that I'll probably just carry one of the blims myself because that's what I do. So this is a stack of blims. That's 3 of the 10 stacks of the others. Convenient. I left my weight bench in here, and it's nice.
Chad said we need a deadbolt sticker. That's a good idea.
Why didn't I think of that? It's a really good idea.
Let's do it.
So let's go back over here. So bronze ones are shipping this week to everybody that pre-ordered, and then we're going to have a handful left that we can drop. This will be the last and final run of this particular deadbolt.
Really?
This
Never
one.
doing it again?
Here, do you know how I am? So I made changes. So it's got the TKell logo in the bottom. But the next one, so these are all going to be heirloom pieces. That's what you get when you pay that premium, and these are handmade and hand poured. So now the next run, and this will only be in the bronze editions, we'll have the Be Less Dumb in reverse on the top, the USA made in this eye socket, and a flag in this in bronze. Only way you can get that particular setup. That's it. The titanium won't have it. The aluminums won't have it. The plastics or the resins, if we ever get that figured out, that's coming off of those. So that makes this piece special. If you're willing to jump for this, the cost of this artisan piece, that's going to be special. So the next release, and I should have the sample of that from Firebird next week or the week after of that. So this is it on this model. It will look the same on the surface, but it will have the Be Less Dumb in reverse. So if you happen to be opening a bottle, because this is the bottle opener, people, let's not confuse this. If you open the bottle like that, and then you happen to see a bug on the wall and you punch the bug on the wall, it'll say Be Less Dumb.
They're saying bronze and titanium beads also.
I got to find somebody. If you guys know somebody. I found Data Crew to make these beads. I love I thought it was a cool idea. I had the idea, like, man, we should do some rubber beads, but I don't know who does it. So guess who does it? Data Crew. And they did it. So there we are. They're releasing some on their website, and we're releasing some on our website at the same exact time. I do know that because the TKellians are going to get early access, there's only 100 of each of these, and they're $15. So they're going to go quick. Each, not for the set of 3.
We did have a question about blims for TKellians.
So Jorgie has got that figured out. He's got it done, and he is on me all the time to get him the counts. And I've got so much going on. I just have been unable to get the counts, but you guys deserve that. I'm sorry. I'm going to get them done. Also on the same drop, 20 of these 005s. The new style has not been released yet. Can you see it? S35VN. 20 of them, blackout. I just think the black on black on black looks good. So there'll be 20 of those, and there'll be 20 in the Recon Distressed S35V in Coyote. I just think this setup looks incredible. If you guys are already fans, you've already got the Battle Lock grips in other colors if you want to swap them out. But these will be buy now, ship now. 20, 20, 100, 100, 100. That's it.
What is that knife good for? Is it just a good EDC?
So the 005 is that classic clip point. So you see how it's got the clip.
It's hard to see the black.
It's got, here, let me do the gray then. So it's got a clip. To me, this is like old school style classic clip point folder that you used to get back in the day. With our jimping, it's got a swedge on the back. It gets a little bit thicker towards the tip. This is the thinnest of the Agent series in 125 thick steel. So it's very slicey. See that edge? That thing is razor sharp, 10,000 edge. So this will cut like a folder. It is a slicer from hell with the nickel boron especially. So it is super slicey and very, very lightweight. It feels like nothing, especially in the Battle Lock. Of course, if you
Let me check, Nick. It's probably a grip, right? Aren't we shipping all the 005s already?
Yeah, we're damn near done.
Nick has still been waiting from the very first drop. That's a long time.
Well, we need to get that out.
Well, let me make sure it's not a grip.
Gosh, that coffee's still hotter than the surface of the sun. If they're outstanding, if anybody has an outstanding 5, we should have shipped it. Are you looking?
I am.
Cool, I want to know. And the first drop of the Titanium Deadbolts, while she's looking that up for you, Nick, will be these 3 colors. This is the raw Bead Blast tumbled titanium. And it feels super light compared to that bronze. Because it is. So what I did between now, so we had to correct the size of this. It's an actual bit driver size. And then the back of the tooth, I slash cut it so it did better at opening bottles. And other than that, it's just, I love it. So look, 25 of these in the blue titanium, 25 of these in the bronze, and there's this cool like iridescence to it because it's titanium in the titanium. So we will have other drops of the titanium later, but these are the 3 that are dropping all the time. These are the only ones that are done, and these will be buy now, ship nows. All of this, buying the now, shipping the now. I need to get into the dragonflies, right?
I have to have China help me find that.
Why is this coffee still too hot to drink? Okay, let's go to Deadbolts.
Barbarian Brawny said raw titanium is my favorite.
Mine too.
Hey, Nick, I'll take care of it next week with China because you have so many orders with us. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm having a trouble finding it because it's old.
Yeah, man, that's, yeah. All right, so let me make sure I don't put the logos up on any of these. All right, so Deadbolts, Deadbolts, Deadbolts. Now we're moving on to the dragonflies.
Love.
Look at this. So this is, Jeremy, if you're on, feel free to brag about your freaking prowess as an aluminum machinist. The grip on this aluminum is unreal. I know it doesn't look like aluminum because we had them sandblasted matte. Also, there's traction on the side of these grips, but look at it in the red with the black apocalyptic nickel boron. Look at this thing. Oh, looks so good. Here's the black on black. Nope, that's black on black. So this is black on black. The black on black looks pretty hard too, right? Why am I having trouble focusing? It's really strange today. Okay.
Works if you put it on your hand.
So there's the black on black. That's the way that I originally thought this is the way it needed to go. That's a limited edition one. That's C-dubs. I actually think the red on gray.
Thanks, Sports GM, for gifting TKell membership.
Yeah, thanks, man. So here's the gray. What you'll notice is the ball detents have now been installed. They just look so good. The detail on these, Jeremy makes this start to finish. This is 100% him. And the grips are now anodized about 15 miles from here. So that's really cool too. So all of it starts
Hunter
and finishes
said we need those style of grips on the folder.
Yeah, actually, we've already discussed that. So we are going to do that.
Bryony, yes, we loved it. And China loved Disney.
So
I'm having to read off the phone because they're not loading on here.
Oh, sorry about that, lady. Look at these. Let me just look at them. So what we're delaying the launch of these for now. I have 100 of them done. We don't have a sheath done. There's originally the idea was presented for some collaborators. Watch this. I just can't hear. No words. This is CW's custom. I made 2 of these. One of them that we're sending to a friend of mine. Another one, CW got it. There's 2 of them like this. We're not going to do this on the production side, but Jeremy cut these scales down enough for me to make the red liners.
Everybody's going to say, why can't you do it on the production side?
Because on the handmade, it just takes too freaking long, and I don't really.
See, Paradoxical said such a tease.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure out.
How long would it take you to do something like that? Like,
it took me an hour to do yours and an hour to do what's his name.
Well, I mean, if somebody's willing to pay for it, you could offer it.
But I had to buy liner material from Amazon because I don't have it anymore because I don't make custom stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I could come up with a way, like this is what I envision. If I can figure it out, have a die made like you would do for leather stamping and just boom and pop them out. If I could do that, no brainer. The problem with that is you have to polish the edges to make it look good.
Good morning, Rachel.
So,
and Hunter
maybe.
said, now make a blue one on the production side.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That'd be super easy. Super easy.
Would be nice to have a pocket clip option to attach to Dragonfly. On
right. So that product is in development. How that's going to work is you would take this screw out and there's a 2-part clip that would, when you tighten your screw back down, it digs into the aluminum or the battle lock or the G10 of the micarta. So it's got like knurls on it and it pushes itself into it and holds it tight underneath the screw head, and it's just a standard pocket clip. You have no idea how hard it has been to find someone to make that clip. But the cool thing is it'll work on this. It'll work on this. It'll work on this. Look at the new grips for the TS87. Rad, right?
Can I do a giveaway on any of this stuff that we're showing off?
So these are the only ones of these that I have fully finished right now, minus the ones I sent off for T&E. Testing and evaluation, for those of you that don't know what that is. That's what it is.
Jody said CW did the folder update include the limited editions. Yes, that's the ones that we're waiting on.
Yeah, I don't have anything back yet from what's his face as to when you're going to send me the blades.
Yeah, honey. Casey said, why show us?
What?
See, they want it if you show it to them.
Well, you guys have been along for the entire build part of the process. I mean, mine is over here on my kit, the original.
Dan R said I'll commit to 2 of those customs.
What? See, this is the handmade version. So we came here from this to look how closely we got it. You know what I mean?
Mountain Guy EDC. The 005s are going to be
Friday.
Dynel ship now for TKellians, right? Or are they going?
Well, I don't think they'll last. There's only 40 total, 20 of each. And then the beads, I mean, the intention is to release them to the TKellians because they pay for that early access. And then if there's any left, they'll release at noon on Friday. But they may.
Daniel, I see your comment, but I can't post it yet because there's a delay on my PC. I see it on my phone.
So I only have limited amount of S35, and the reason I have small amount of S35 is because steel is so hard to get right now. So the new steel is in production. The last sheet that we're waiting to get squished is in the thickness for the screwdrivers.
So did you answer what I could give away over there? Anything?
I wouldn't give away your personal one.
Yeah, I know that.
But I'm fine with you doing any of the other ones. I mean, those are mine. I needed to get some to my friend up in the Great North, Mr. Brawny, so that he can take some photographs. But I don't have the sheath done yet. And the collaborator, that's what the T&E is, testing and evaluation. They may make the sheath for me. And I hope they do, because that would be awesome. If not, we're going to do the regular sheath or leather.
A lot of people are saying they can do T&E.
Yeah, I've done it.
I can show it now. Daniel Link Smith member for 1 month. I totally want the Marine DF and OD and FDE. I think he's talking about colors for the Dragonfly.
He's a Marine because he recognizes that that's a blood stripe, or the NCO stripe if you want to be politically correct. Once you catch NCO on your chucks or on your dress blues, your blue pants get the red stripe, and so do your green ones once you hit NCO status. So that's a big deal to a Marine.
Todd Champagne, yes, we did get the mail. Was it a I can't remember what it was. Was it a resharpen?
Let's go through gifts.
No, he sent in one of his knives.
I'm pretty sure it came.
It did, but I don't remember what it was to know if you finished it yet.
We're going order of receipt of gifts, right? Let's do that. Is that good to do right now? And
when are the Dragonflies going to drop?
I almost said the name. I'm waiting on word back on whether they're picking this up. Because they came to me with, we want to make a tool first. I didn't create the Dragonfly and then offer it or reach out.
Yeah, this was like when we were still in the old shop a long time ago.
Yep.
And we thought they weren't interested anymore. So Tim was like, I'm just going to go ahead and make it. And now
you guys wanted it.
Now they said they're interested again. So we'll see.
Conveniently, when the video released, and I was super excited about it, they're like, hey, I've been working on this in the background, this, and this.
Honey, it was a gift. Todd Champagne. You probably left it at the shop.
I don't know.
He said he sent back a sheath and a gift.
I'm pretty sure that's this.
What are the prices going to be on the Titanium Deadbolts?
150. Yep, I have. Okay, let's do this. So I thought this was from Todd, and here we go.
No, Dan, it's actually not Seekins.
No, it's not. But I do love Seekins, and
well, there's a clue though in the color of who might be interested.
Well, the main collaborator would be the standard edition, who makes the sheath holster.
I'll never guess.
No way. Well, some people already have. Please don't say it out loud because I won't have to deny it. Okay. So, are you cool with me showing the challenge coin, Todd?
Todd, are you cool with him showing it? I'm waiting for an answer from Todd. Todd Champagne, are you cool with him showing the challenge coin?
Probably.
Yes,
so
yes.
Todd sent a super nice letter. I don't like reading people's personal letters. Thank you for that, Todd. He also created a little bit of a problem in the shop and sent this knife and said, you guys can fight over it. It's pretty rad.
Everybody fighting over it?
Well, yeah. And I was wondering why I hadn't seen it yet. And that's why, because they were looking at it. But look at the colors. That's why. It's OD green. It's aluminum. Classic.
Just to clarify, is that a Chavez?
No, it's a Vosteed.
Oh.
And they make good stuff, especially for the price point.
Just to clarify, you all will be getting the Dragonfly.
Yes. It's not, it's not like the Seekins thing where this was their custom grip color and we can only sell it through their newsletter. It's not like that. It will be a collaboration, if anything, which means I'm selling it. They may sponsor it. They may order a few thousand of the things, Am I over here or over here?
You're over here.
Okay. They may make the sheath and sponsor it and list it on their website. And if that happens, they have a huge reach. And then there's a secondary person who has worked with them also that is looking at a special edition. If you say it, I will ignore it, and I'm not going to confirm or deny. Okay? Because, so that's it. But yes, I'm selling them. I want them to pick up the sheath holster. That's what I want them to do because I think it's rad and it's a collaboration. But it will be a TKell product all the way. You guys will get it. So, and that's not going to jack the price up either. Okay. Todd also sent this. I love my challenge coins, guys. Patches, challenge coins, any of the stuff, because I know what it takes to earn both of those. So I really appreciate the gift.
Raymond Johnson's asking when is the DP2 drop?
I'll talk about that in just a moment. Command Sergeant Major's coin for excellence, JTF Guantanamo.
How many of those dragonflies are going to be available? We're probably going to make a ton.
Right now, the batch that Jeremy's making,
like the TS87, we're just going to keep making them.
That's correct. Same sort of thing. It'll be kind of like it was with Dylan. Dylan Arrow commissioned the project. They buy them from me, or the military requisitions those from me, but they're still my product. I still have them. Now with the TS87s, we keep getting pretty big orders of those all over the world from sensitive places. But Todd, thank you. I glanced over your letter. Anyway,
oh no, faithful EDC.
I'm honored.
Is it something we can do? Is it lost or is it just late?
Ryan, you see the shape of the Pentagon?
Send us an email.
Sergeant Major's coin for excellence. Command Sergeant Major. You got Sergeant Major of your... Wait, let me say how Marines say it. Sergeant Major. It's not Sergeant Major, Sergeant Major. It's all one Sergeant Major. Mess Sergeant. All those are one word.
Stuart said DP2 drop in Texas like last year. Yeah, we did the DP1 last year.
Right. So that may happen. I don't know for sure that that's going to happen. Originally, we were doing 50 limited edition one-time runs with Captain Ricky with a custom grip that he wanted and his logo, and then the finish that he wanted, and a leather sheath through Badger Claw. But through one of our machine shops, they're bogged down. We're behind, so we didn't get those grips made. I don't have the blades back from heat treat yet. With the Scout and the DP2s have been there for fucking 2 months on a 10-day turn. I don't get it, but whatever. So we could not do the release when we wanted to, so we may end up doing that at Texas, but I've got to get the sheaths done, and I got to get the freaking things back, and I got to get the grips done. So
why couldn't we just do like a leather sheath for Texas? And are you saying there's no way we could get the grips done in time?
There's a maybe. There's a maybe.
What are those on the table? Super as fall. Are you talking about the skulls or the knives? Which one? Is there going to be a Desert Ops drop, or was that just for whatnot?
So the Desert Ops drop blew up. We had 30 sets of, well, like 50 sets made of the Desert Ops grip.
Oh, those are the 005s.
The material
005s
was so jacked up that we could only get 14 good sets total. I didn't see a point in releasing 6 Ops Stroikas and 6 Ops Oaks. That didn't make sense because they'd be gone in like a split second. We had the sheath made, so I have all these freaking sheaths sitting in the shop, no grips to match them. I mean, it would match multicam. Maybe we can do multicam in those, but this is the problem with them. I was going to say American-made materials. American manufacturers relied too much on outsourcing their technologies and getting stuff in from other places. We shouldn't have done it, but as a country, we did. This one world economy thing, crap. So when the current administration started putting the screws on stopping American companies and Americans from being reliant on enemies of our country, it really jacked up manufacturing. So now quality is waning because we're having to go back through and figure out how do we make good G10 without voids in it because the materials changed. So I lost a tremendous amount of revenue because we couldn't sell them on those. So we had 6 of each, and we've auctioned 2 and 2 on Whatnot because I think it would lock the website down. Nobody would be able to order 6 of those strikers. So we only did the FMFs. I mean, I can revisit it later and get the material remade if you guys prefer. So that's what's up with that. You know us, full transparency.
I just did. I'm doing a mystery giveaway because I didn't really know for sure what you told me I could give away over there. Like
I told you could give away one of the deadbolts.
Okay, I'll do that.
But it'll be in a leather sheath.
I'll do that one later.
Okay, let's go back to some assholes.
For a mystery blem knife
gift. So in there was a bunch of protein bars. You guys know that I decided to have a campaign against my body not being the correct shape this year. I'm getting old and I couldn't move like I need to. So he sent me a bunch of protein bars. You guys have been kind of watching.
We don't know what his real name is. He goes by Larry Garber, but then he also goes by some asshole.
There's also signed on one of these papers a name that's different than any of those, but I'm not going to divulge it because he obviously wants to be secret. So here's what happened with the protein bars. I put them in our, we have a downstairs, we call it the wardrobe, but it's not. It's a freaking room where we keep all of our food. So I put them in there and they're slowly dwindling. So apparently they're delicious. So thank you for that.
They're too good. That's why I don't want them around.
In the package is also one of these for me and CW each, a black one and a green one. Actually was really impressed with the performance of the thing. It does UV, white light, and a laser. I think it had a laser in it. Anyway, I played with it, but I wanted to show it before I took it out of the box. One for me, one for CW, because we take our walks pre-dawn in the morning. Caitlin, our youngest, already, I don't know how you knew this, loves Stitch. Laid claim to this thing immediately. That Stitch, I want it. So she's 10. She loves it. And he did say in the box that the gifts were to share with the whole entire family. And the funniest thing in the world was this wrapping job. So let's look at this. Let's look at it on the big camera.
He also sent in
aluminum foil.
I'm sorry.
I
was just going to say he sent in a design.
Yeah, and I'm going to make it. It's basically the giant 001 on the ops handle. Aluminum foil, plastic wrap, and my last count was 13 layers of wrapping paper. And tourism like this makes me laugh really freaking hard. So I wanted to save it. I knew once I got to the second layer to cut it open from the end, and look. I mean, there's a different color.
Oh, yeah. They do not make you lose weight. I just eat too many of them.
No.
Yeah, he said, trust monkey, I wasn't losing weight because I was eating protein bars. Turns out the sugar spikes insulin and fights weight loss. But
that's right.
They taste great. They do taste great.
They do taste great. They're really dangerous. They're good for like a hit of, sugar and 13 grams of protein post-workout in case you didn't take your EAAs or whatever. But that's not a weight loss supplement, people. Look, hot sauces. I freaking love hot sauce. I didn't even try them yet. Good call on these. The ingredients are good too, so I'm excited to try.
Send us hot sauce.
Me too, because we're hot sauce fanatics.
Me and Tim bonded over hot sauce.
Yeah, we sure did, man. We sat up at a Mexican restaurant, ate an entire bottle of that red habanero one over taco salad. It was awesome. So inside that bag, or the 8,000 wrappings, was this. Make ship. And I don't know if he invented this. Designed, creators, fueled by fans. I don't know. But this is hilarious. It is Clay, the Claymore plushie. So it's a freaking Claymore mine that is squishy. And on the front of the real ones, it says front towards enemy. But since it's soft, it's all clever. I don't know if he came up with the idea or if it was something they already had, but it strongly resembles a claymore. It's got Velcro on the back. And Caitlin at 10, every single day is waiting for me to have shown this on a live so she can steal it. I was going to put it up in the bunker because it's my style, but I'm going to let her put it on her bed because that's almost as awesome. And then when she's tired of it, I'm going to put it down here. But it's pretty rad. It actually looks like a claymore. Awesome sense of humor. So that was Larry, some asshole, not saying his other name. I showed this, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. I showed that last time.
We didn't show I Am David sent cookies, but we actually, all of us ate all those cookies, but we kept like
this
one
is
pack.
This is the remnants. It's half eaten. So what did it say? Who makes these?
Yeah, it's on there. Let me see it.
I don't want to open it because it'll get everywhere. But I tried the cinnamon bun. It's incredible. Jacob was highly offended that they were so spendy because
Taylor, they're called
Cookies by Taylor or something like that.
They're called Taylor Chip.
Taylor Chip. Listen, man.
And they have pretty good ingredients for a cookie. They're not like junky.
Jeremy, our machinist, he lives close by, but he dropped this off.
Thanks, David.
Don Raphael, black truffle, hot sauce. I'm really excited. It's got habanero too. So, yeah, look at the ingredients.
I saw that. I'm excited to try
it.
it.
We love hot sauce around this joint. If y'all don't know this, a lot of people send us hot sauces and they do not last. They don't last. Even Mark Gunter makes his own. Okay. I don't want to get too excited about this because I'll get in trouble. However, this is quite exciting. So this is from Matt. I don't know. I'm just going to say Matt. I don't know if he wants to be known. Probably because you guys will hit him up to be this awesome of a friend to you.
Bryony, I don't think you would have to re-enter, but feel free to just type it again just in case.
Look at this.
I'm sure it counted it
Look
already.
at this. He sent me this white box. It works really good for storing things. You could also ship stuff in it. Boxes are great. Everyone loves boxes. So thanks for that, Matt. I appreciate it. I've seen boxes before. I'm not sure why he sent me just a box, but it was really nice.
Popper Media. Oh, no.
Anyway, less of the jackassery. Check it out. You guys see what this is? The smell hits you as soon as you open it.
Oh, I love the ring light in the
yeah, this is our light. You see it?
That's awesome.
It's wrapped around the camera. So check it out. Let's take the ring light out of the picture. Does anybody know what this is? It's goodness gracious. I broke the box. It's a humidor. And inside the humidor are smokable things. Look at this. I'm not excited at all, am I, C-Dub?
You are excited.
Anyway, this is my second gifting of GARs. I'm quite excited. So thank you. Now I have a bigger space and I can put all the other ones that Mark sent me. Mark and Matt, they like sending me smokables. I got to find a prominent place to display this. Maybe in my office. So thanks, Matt. I don't know if you want to be known. If you do, speak. But yeah, this is, yes. I'm going to put it here for now so I don't step on it and break it.
Hey, y'all go check out Daniel Link Smith's channel. I think his EDC channel is Bulldog Smith Farms EDC. He's done a couple videos on our stuff. I haven't checked out the second one, but
I got one more gift pack, but I'll let you guys ask questions so we don't completely just go off the rails with all the awesome stuff you guys sent. The other one's from Data Crew. It's a lot of cool stuff. I'm really excited about that. I'm not going to call it a fanny pack because it doesn't go in your fanny. Not even sure why. And you don't store stuff in your fanny if you're not gross.
When are the TKell lanyard beads going to drop?
Friday at noon for the public. And then they're also going to drop the TKellians along with the 005s. I don't think the TKellians are going to buy all the lanyard beads. I feel pretty confident that those will go to the greater public.
Do you know when the deep carry clips will be back in stock? HLR 2.1.
No, I do not.
Do we have any? Like if he wanted to email us and get one?
I might have one. in my personal stuff somewhere around here. Next question.
Paradoxical Charlatan, Huntsman update?
Oh, yeah. I had a terrorist send me a letter about this.
About the Huntsman?
I got it yesterday.
Really?
Where did I put it? Oh, it's in this box. But it wasn't him. It was Kroll. Now they've put Phil in this group of people.
Oh, it wasn't Fish Ranch?
No. Clever, though. So look at the front. Giant postcard with a knight. And then cleverly, we have been tasked, says TKell Innovation Manager, Tim. We have been tasked with making many requests for getting the production of the Night Huntsman, spelled K-N-I-G-H-T. Clever. Get it? Get it? Night? Started. Or was it Night Huntsman with an N? I missed a few meetings. Oh, well. Request made. Have a great week. Perfect timing. So, go to the website. Look up Night Huntsman. Look at what Jorgie put on there that says, if you want to bring the Night Huntsman back, click here. I think that's live. He created it. Now listen, you freaking circus animals. Look at, am I on this main camera?
Yeah.
If you do it more than once, Hunter moderates it, so it's going to know. So fish, don't go over there and vote 800 times. You know what I'm saying? It goes for you too, Paradoxical. You started all this. But if you vote 100 times, it's going to count as one. If we get enough interest, I'll pay the money to get them made. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't you already have like a few that you were going to make, or was that something else?
I thought about doing a batch of 50.
No, I mean, didn't you have like a few 1095 ones you found like laying around?
No, that's the Tontos.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy found some of those back in the catacombs of his shop. So we're going to do a handful of those. But so modernize that with all of our new stuff. It's a very expensive project.
Milspec Mike said, can you explain the new TKellian subscription? I'm a regular but missed between vacations and yours.
Basically, all it was to replace Patreon, who's communist. They kicked us off of Patreon, and we were one of the largest communities over there where we would disseminate information, and you guys got early access to blims, and you got early access to the drops. Because when we do stuff like these 20 S35s, somebody said, look, can we get early access? Because a lot of companies have where you pay an extra amount a month, you get exclusive content and early access to their products. And I'm like, that's fair. So when they kicked us off, we set about building one that we manage.
I'm letting these comments catch up, y'all, before I do this drawing because they're delayed on my PC. So that's what that is. That TKellian membership platform is to replace that. Travis Prosinctu has an OG Huntsman. Oh my gosh, they're going to come after you.
Yeah, you could probably sell that thing for a lot.
But would buy another 2.0 updated and in apocalyptic.
Oh, that would look good. So we are going to be adding the blims to the TKellian access only part of the website. Your money is not going for nothing. It's not been as easy to seamlessly create a community where we could send messages and post easily like we could with Patreon. So it's more of like a WordPress style thing where you've got to upload documents.
Hey, Cheryl and Joey are on.
Hey, Cheryl and Joey. Good to see you guys again. Hope you're having a great week. So we can't just...
Oh, Milspec Mike, you just go over there, and how do they do it? It's just
you just buy the membership.
It to the card.
Yep, and it gives you instant access.
In the search box.
It does that. So
thanks. See you in Tennessee.
We're trying to. I need to email him too about my hand washing
chance
needs.
The Kickstarter folder will have hollow grind blades?
I don't know if Vance can do it. I got no problems doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. If Vance can do it, I'll do it. I'm not very good at hand hollow grinding. I never developed the skill before I went CNC. So I can't personally, but Vance should be able to. So yeah, that's the TKellian. We're still working through how to communicate effectively. Like if I drop a message over there, CW drops a message and we can comment back. We don't get notified. So it's more like a, I don't know, a blog, like our blog pages that you can comment on, but I don't get notified. So I don't have the discipline or the time, if I don't get the ding, to go over there and go, hey, Pravis sent me a message or commented on the thing. It was great. I really miss Patreon. I wish they weren't so communist. We didn't do anything. We just sell stuff that they don't like.
It is sad. I miss being able to just jump on there and take a picture of what
we thought we could replicate it on our own platform, and we do miss that level of engagement. We've kind of tried to use the YouTube thing,
but not everybody's on YouTube membership.
Right, it's not the same.
Yeah,
but we are still ever evolving that product so that it's worthwhile. If you guys don't feel like it's worthwhile, at this point, all we're doing is giving people early access to the drops
and 10%
and 10% off all your orders. So that's what you get now. You will get access to blims, and we're going to try to figure out the content thing. Maybe do custom content. Because the business has grown to the point where it's even hard to get in front of the camera. Excuse me as I pick my teeth. That's how you know it's not AI. AI would totally never do that. Like, ever. Ew. But anyway, I will, because it's my house. You're in my house. This is my basement. So I'm going to pick my teeth. I've even been known to shite my pants on this thing before. It just happened.
That's disgusting.
I never did that. I lied. I thought you would think I was cooler if I made that up. All the cool kids, remember Adam Sandler, they all pooped themselves. That's the next level. Dedication. I'm looking over there because I'm looking at the beads. They're neat. I didn't really know about the bead project. That's kind of cool. I had the idea to do like a dog tag shaped bead, and then Jacob took it and ran with it, and he knows the guys from Data Crew, and I can't tell you who actually.
Welcome, new members.
Welcome. What is this?
I'm still waiting on these stupid comments to load. So
that's
annoying.
weird because we're on Fiber.
Yeah, the last thing that's on here is Kevin Minton at 11:17. So I'm waiting on them to populate.
That's a long time ago.
I can draw the winner for the knife.
Look, you guys, I don't have.
Can you show the beads up close? Maybe you, and don't forget, put your hand behind it.
Yeah. The coffee's finally kicking in. I made it weak as hell.
Word on the deadbolts. We're shipping those. We got those in, Cheryl.
Yeah, these are shipping this week. They came in literally yesterday. That was a heavy freaking box. I don't know if you know, but 100 of these things made in bronze is kind of heavy. Yeah. So can you see them? Ooh, is it in focus now? Okay. So that's the orange. Data Crew's logos on the back. They're rad. So they would work really good for zipper pulls too, but I wanted a dog tag looking thing. Rad. I don't know if they've ever done lanyard beads before, but I asked Jacob, like, can they do that? So really cool. So orange, OD and black, because it's got to be. They even spelled my name right. And then Data Crew, they have the coolest freaking logo. I don't know what Data Crew means. I know what data is, and I know what a crew is, but together, I don't know. If you guys are fans of theirs also, look, and then the black and gray. There's 100 of each of these. And we're going to do other colors and stuff later.
I just typed something in the chat to try to see if it would like refresh all the stuff.
Okay. While we're on the Data Crew,
it didn't work
thing. Here's the thing. Mike from Barbarian Brawny is a friend of mine. And I need an explanation, Mike. Are we over here still?
Here we are. Oh, wait. Okay, I think they're finally...
Look,
yes. Okay, now I can draw. They're all caught up.
So I got this really cool Data Crew.
On, honey, let me do this real quick before I lose, like, all the people.
Are you showing me
Just
over
hold on. Just 1 second.
I can still talk, right?
No, because I'm about to give away this knife. Knife giveaway first, then Data Crew purple thing. It took me forever to wait for them all to load, so I had to strike while the iron.
You know how hard it is for me to not talk?
Super asphalt! Okay, y'all. When you ask what knife is on the table, that's how you win, because he won. And he asked about a knife.
She just made that up. Don't try it, because that will not work.
Congratulations. Send us an email, customer service at TKellians.com
straight up lied
for
to
your
you
mystery
people.
blim. Okay, back to Data Crew.
Okay, so I saw this really cool video, right? Is Mike on here still? Explain to me why I don't have the red box that you went on and on about.
Yeah, he's still on.
Yeah, yeah. Embarrassed face. Yeah, I mean, anyway, the thing is really cool. Caitlin hasn't seen it yet. She's gonna steal it because it's purple. Look, it's got the anyway. It's red.
Big jumping, maybe because Geek Squad trademark was taken. Because you said what about Data Crew?
But the Geek Squad does like computer stuff, and they don't do skulls. That would scare the Geek Squad.
Everyone's asking what knife is on the table. Good luck, maybe it'll work.
Funny. I love her sense of humor. We share the same. So they sent me this new thing. I think the release just happened. Maybe they were out of boxes. Maybe the box wouldn't fit. I'm not going to get my feelings hurt because they just did this stuff for us. T-shirts. I would say this black on gray skull is mine, but I'm pretty sure if I open it, C-Dub's going to say, nope, that's fine. Let's look.
Barbarian Brawny said, the boxes came late. Do you want mine?
No, I'm just kidding, dude.
Gus said you have a sample of the Kickstarter exclusive folder handles that you can show.
Yeah.
And
hey, what does that say on there? Is this inappropriate? Whatever that thing says at the bottom. But yeah, see, yeah.
Well, that's cute.
She's gonna, I told you, as soon as I open it, she would say, "I'm stealing it. You're not keeping it."
Yeah, I like that shirt.
I knew she would. But they're Los Angelinos, and they have my attitude problem. Look at the tag. See the washing instructions? Yeah.
It says Data Crew.
The washing instructions say, figure it out. Pretty funny. If you can't figure out how to wash your clothes, you can't have them.
And then Marcus Gonzalez said, can I please see a Nautilus with the top edge? Pretty please.
I don't have one sharpened here.
You don't have a Nautilus here at all?
I have a Nautilus, but not the top edge.
Well,
I can show both. Yeah, pretend. Use your imagination.
I love how everybody's like, what's the bead on the table? What's the tool on the table? What's the skull?
Are you guys late? Try to keep up.
No, they're asking that because I said they could win.
No.
I gave the other guy good luck.
Are you saying I'm dumb and couldn't figure out what they were saying? Because I am. All right, so here's the Nautilus with the bronze metallic grips that I was going to do a special release on, but nobody seemed to care how rad that color was. And this is a CQC. So if this and this got left in a dark room, a Nautilus with this back edge would pop out. The reason I don't have one here is because people ordered them and were shipping them. And Jacob goes, hey man, can you sharpen some more CQC Nautilus? But look, this thing, ultra compact. And I felt like it was too small to be able to handle like this. So I pushed the jimping way up so that becomes part of the handle, the knife itself. And out came one of the most wieldy, comfortable, compact, full-size blades. I mean, it's got the same shape as the Night Stalker. We cut the ring off pretty much and then had custom grips done. So you've got jimping in here. See it? So that it pulls in. You get traction there. And you got the jimping on the back.
Zach said that bronze color is sick, honey. The first person.
And everybody else was just quiet, which usually means I don't like it. Didn't you tell me? Everybody's like, yeah. Not like 0 words.
Or they were calling it poop.
Yeah. It's not even poop. In good lighting. Like, look at this color. It's shimmers. Shimmers. Poop, unless you have a really odd diet and you're eating like trace minerals or somehow you got into your wife's collection of MAC.
MAC?
Isn't that makeup?
Oh.
It's probably not even popular anymore.
I was thinking mac and cheese.
Yeah, hey, now I'll eat the hell out of I'll eat some Mac. Some mac and cheese. So that's it. That's that thing. Data Crew wanted to monopolize my entire show. And I think this is from guilt. This is a guilt gift. You know why? They sent these red EDC pocket organizers and Jacob and Vinny freaking stole them. I was like, you guys grab some stuff. You know, I try to spread and share the love. And they did. They grabbed all the stuff. So here's a clear version so that you can...
Barbarian Brawny said it was the lighting and the whatnot, maybe, because here it looks epic cool.
It is really rad, dude. I love it. That's why I was like, got my whole feelings hurt.
It really is nice in person.
It's cool. It's neat.
We just can't get the lighting right.
All right, so I'm going to run through these patches real quick because they sent me love gifts. Did Barbarian tell what the data thing stood for? Or do they just think it's a cool name? Or does it mean anything? Anyway, I love a lot of their sayings. Whiskey fuck. Anyway, I can't. Look, all day, everyday carry. Strapped at all times. I like this a 357 pistol or a Colt 45. Who knows? It's pretty chill. That's the pink guy. They cut his head off and sent it out. The rest of his body, I hope they ship to me later. I like the Krispy Kreme version. Local villain data crew. Data crew. I am kind of a villain myself. I like this guy with the stash. They just sent me all kind of cool stuff. I'm going to stick it on all of my things. And these are not going to be around Jacob and freaking Vinny. Because they stole them. And I've waited for these for months and months. And here, look, I didn't know. I didn't know that they were working so hard on the collab. This one is the most exciting thing that they sent. You see it? Another box. C-Dub, you're not allowed to steal this. There's that pink guy again, the bodiless person, and a giant sticker. Look at this. I'm gonna actually run this and review it. So it's called the Snack Time Sling. I'm sure there's a meaning. Well, let me do this over here because it's bigger. Oh, you got me over here, lady?
Yeah.
So it's got the Velcro backing here, but these look like waterproof zippers. Really, really high quality. But if you open it up on the inside, there's lots and lots and lots of storage. And in here, you could storage if you want to take this out, not that I would advocate that, but I'm going to, my Velcro holster is going to go.
Carl Hansen said the Nautilus was his first TKell order a week ago. New to this madness.
Dude, where you been, man? That's inexcusable, pretty much.
Happy birthday, TKells.
But yeah, so this data crew pouch is super high quality. And you know what else it says? Made in America. Made in America. But it's got, I can't explain to you without you feeling it, the quality. And then it's got one of those like ninja style buckles. The first thing I ever saw this on was a Warrior Poet Society belt. Sling, I mean, and C-Dub quickly stole the sling. It's on her 300 blackout.
CW, what knife are you cutting pizza with if you had to pick one? It would have to be the folder. To be honest, it's thinner and slicier than any other blade we have, I think. And I've tried, because I'm always...
But she hasn't tried the 05 yet.
I'm always cutting like bread and stuff like that. And
can I wear this for the rest of the thing?
It's just way better for that.
Can I wear this the rest of the time?
Yeah.
It'll be on my mic. But thanks, guys. If you're watching, I'm going to run the heck out of that thing. Because I do...
Mike, I was new almost exactly 2 years and well over a dozen knives ago. It's a sickness. Aw, thank you, guys.
I'm sorry that you feel like it's a disease. I do think you're probably demented and diseased because I am weird and apparently dehydrated.
I'm going to have to read comments because, of course, they're not loading, which is so annoying.
I don't really like
the brand of the sling bag. Is that just Data Crew or like some other brand?
What'd they say?
Brand of the sling bag.
That's Data Crew. This is their new sling. It's Data Crew. Data Crew. But look, it's multicam black, which is my favorite. Look, my Haley Strategic flat pack. I have the placard that clips onto that flat pack and that backpack Haley Strategic. It's not as durable as this, and this is multicam black. I don't know how they probably went through Jacob and found out that that's my favorite color for gear.
Pocket dump, Tim.
I don't change it enough.
You start changing it just for dumps.
I know. Well, here's the thing.
Let me answer Enzilla. I'm trying to go back to comments.
Yeah. Hey, where have you been? I know you've been around.
I think I missed it, but what are the prices on the 005s and the Titanium Deadbolt?
The Titanium Deadbolts are going to be $150. We're not going to jack the price for different in colors. They'll be $150. We usually have to charge a $35, $45 premium on the S35VN because it is that much more expensive and it is that much more difficult to machine and it is that much more difficult to heat treat because it's a CPM. And
then going back to the bronze grips, a lot of people like them now that they've seen them in better lighting.
Oh,
and
good. I don't.
People are saying, can they get those grips?
Really? I think so. I wanted to make those a permanent addition because they have all these cool metallic colors. this is an American company, and the people that shoot the grips do it for SIG, as well as lots of other people's grip frames and all that stuff. So that color may be familiar to you. Anyway, I would love to do that. So
Walter, we're working on getting the blend blades on the site. Tim has to give numbers to our web guy.
It's 100% on me.
But
Georgie's built it out.
Make him do it.
Is that Huntsman thing over there? I think it is. I think Georgie told me it was live.
Folders we're trying to get. We're almost.
Frames are done. Grips are done. And that does. Oh, somebody asked to see the custom grips. Here it is. So I have the first set ever made on my sheep's foot. Carbon fiber. These are almost done. By the time the blades get back from Nickel Born and Vance starts assembling them, they will be ready. So that's the carbon fiber. They're freaking rad. And yes, we're going to do aluminum. We're going to do titanium, all those things later on down the road. So, hey, those of you that have the folder. So I have a blim, but can you see how shiny my nickel boron got because I fidget with it all the time? Look at this. All right, you got me back on main?
Let me put you on main.
Main, what up, main? Look. It's super polished in there. But now look. That's insane. So now it's like, now that the pivot part where it rides on the bar has got that high polish, it just...
Nameless Drifter said, can we get metallic battle lock when you're ready to tool up the EDC grips?
Yeah.
Ike Momanium, it was, oh gosh, I forgot his name already. Something as fall. I don't remember the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah, who won the 05?
I'm going to go ahead and put the word on for our last giveaway since it's taking so long for them to populate. Forgot. I gotta do the Deadbolt giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
The Titanium Deadbolt giveaway. Are they going to be able to pick their color?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now listen.
You can pick your color.
There's 100 of the raw titanium bead blast. There's 25.
Okay, please,
in blue.
People that have 005 orders from a year ago, please send an email.
Yes.
Because if they haven't gone out, I want to make sure they go out.
Yes.
I'm sorry to make you have to send an email. I just want to make sure, because like in case the order, we didn't find it, because there's a couple people that have.
We have switched websites, and I just want to make sure, because if
it could be a grip, but if it's not,
we're gonna do it in Battle Lock. Because here's the thing: some of you guys have been so patient. One, because you knew what happened. If you guys don't know, Valhalla Knife and Tool manufactured those blades. Their sample was perfect, and then the production model was absolute garbage. And I don't use that word. It was garbage. I couldn't use it. The edges were 40 thou, like an axe. They wouldn't even fit in the sheath. So I lost it. They said they went out of business, but I think I've recently learned that that's not even true. I digress. So we completely lost tons of money. That was one of the batches of 2,600 blades I lost money on.
It's the same thing if you have one of the 004 blanks. That's
right.
How they
same thing. So we remade them, and some people, we had Dan at Precision Knife Works
try to fix them.
Some people opted for that, and then other people like you guys that have been waiting for over a year said no.
I do not want to release these until we make sure all the old ones are out.
Correct. So I got 5 days.
I said, please email us.
Yes. I just want you. Do I have one over here of the abomination ones? I don't even have. I couldn't even stand to look.
David, no, that is not from us.
What?
He's just asking a package name for the folder.
It'll be coming from us.
Do we have plans to sell the garbage 005 blanks?
I thought we tried and nobody wanted them.
We can put them on the TKellians.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's something you could easily
push back. I would love to do that.
But just remember, when you do that, they're going to ask for sheaths and grips and.
But look, they won't fit in the sheath. They're too thick. These were made to spec. Look at this knife. So I think you guys that waited are really wise.
Do
because
we still have any of those ground ones from Dan?
Yeah.
How many?
40.
We could put those on the Blim site too.
They ended up like crazy, stupid, slicey.
I'm sure that people would want those. Hunter said people want
That's all the stuff that I want to put on there. 004 blanks. I've got some 03s. I got some 7s. We always have blems, and you guys deserve that. But this.
Chad said, I can confirm that the thick ones don't fit well in a regular sheath.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah. That's terrible.
It about broke us.
Do you want to trade it for the new one, Chad? I don't want anybody out there with something they can't use.
Garbage.
Please email us if that ever happens.
Hey, we haven't released the new ones either, so I got a bunch. But I was going to do the S35V as a quick buy now, ship now. So you guys, please, please, please reach out. And I hate that you have to do that. It's not your job. I get it.
I do think that would be the quickest way to get some blems on there, honey. Some of those blanks. Because you don't have to worry about...
The quickest way would be to you come in the shop with a pistol and you go like this. Count them.
Well, so the screaming match on the walk didn't do it? When I said, we've got to get knives on there for all these people that are paying. We cannot take their money.
But she's cute when she yells. It doesn't have the effect. Doesn't. No, I mean, this is like a daily thing.
Yeah, I'm like, just give them all back their money. I don't want to have this member thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, listen, they'll be, they're going to get the value for it. I promise. But I got like a million things. I got a million things. And you guys are
John Taylor, how do I find the TKellian page? Did you sign up already? You add it to the cart, and then it'll be when you're logged in, you just see it, right? Isn't that how it works?
Hunter. Bug the piss out of me.
Yeah, see, Nameless Drifter said I want one of the hollow grind 005s real bad. So if we put...
They were flat ground, though. He tried to hollow grind them, and they were so inconsistent that we couldn't get hollows. It was blowing the edges out. But they are like micro thin flat ground, like full flat, FFG, full flat grind, laser thin.
Bound to Wonder, just send us an email.
Here's what
happened. People took... I don't want to bombard you, Tim, but I do feel bad for people that have this thick 05 that they hate.
Okay.
Can they just email us? And
is there anything you've ever asked me that I said no on in my whole life?
No.
Okay.
If you have a thick 05 that you don't want,
email her.
Well, you can email China. I'm speaking to Bound to Wonder right now.
And Chad.
Yeah, and Chad. And Mike Brandon Alma Lewis said it's fun messing with the blems. I made some ironwood scales, wrapped a couple with paracord. Good times.
Look, when I first started as a knife maker, I would have killed for a blank that was heat treated and profiled that I could just grind the edge in. And they're nickel boron too. The heat treat is dead ass on, and you can make a really rad knife out of it. I've made a few. I would have loved it.
Hunter said, ask him if I can have his rifle wall. That way he can't say no to you.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, man, I need to whittle this collection down, just whittle it. And then C-Dub's like, you don't need to do that. What if you need those? Well, you can sell them. I'm like, all right.
See ya, old man on the ridge.
Did I cover everything that all of you?
Let's give away this deadbolt because
she said
finally populated.
Okay.
All the stupid comments.
What is up with StreamYard?
Ready, go.
So we're about 41 minutes over. We were going to try to do an hour. We messed up. We don't really have a life.
Trust Monkey! Trust Monkey, you can have this in California, I think.
It's a bottle opener. Of course you can.
Congratulations, Trust Monkey.
Bottle opener.
And you can pick the color you want. Just let China know.
I just gonna put this out there. There's only 25 each of the colors. I'm just gonna
put... basically it'll be more valuable, right?
I mean, it'll be...
Oh, no, I didn't, Kyle. I need to show that to you, honey.
What?
He sent this message that he did an email where it had Be Less Dumb in it, and it was funny. I have to show it to you. I forgot to show it to you.
Oh, I can't wait until the new shirts come. They're rad. Rad.
Here it is. You want to look at it?
Yeah.
Just read the little section right there.
That is freaking awesome. Did you send it?
I think so.
This is a company email, isn't it? That is, I love that we've impacted feelings. I recently learned that my generation has less of those. X.
He said, I heard my boss laughed about 10 seconds before I got an email that he approved the IT request. Pretty sure I know why.
That's pretty awesome. And then
FLN 2.0s, they've all shipped other than grips. Please email us.
If you want to be flexible, I can get your grips out.
Hey, didn't we have something we were supposed to give away for, was it 1931 Leatherworks? Something?
They didn't give them to me.
Did they steal them?
I know.
He tried to remind us on the live.
Yeah, I have my personal one. And listen, look, here's proof. This has changed EDC wise. I took the knife out because we went to Disney, but I'm going to put it back right now. I'm pretty sure this is what he says a giveaway. Okay, so this is a wallet. This is literally my wallet.
Where are they?
I don't know, but I'm sure that he sent them. Look at this. I'm just saying. That's
so cool.
I know. It's a freaking cool idea. I asked for mine.
I did see one on China's desk. Did she steal one?
She don't carry a wallet. She carry a purse, man.
Well, she's using it.
So look, I asked for a snap. He added the snap. A snap. You push the thing out. I'm gonna pull my cards out and not show you guys the number on my cards. So then you can add a lanyard here if you want, but then it's got the money holder space area thing. And I do keep a lot of cash because I don't trust the government. But so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. It comfortably fits 8 cards. I've got my carry permits in there. I've got my FFLs, driver's license, but 8 cards. I don't know, about 500 ones. And look at it. It also will fit, just so that you know. I don't know what leather he uses, but it's super supple.
So if we do have these, we'll be doing a giveaway on them.
They're somewhere. But look. So then you can drop this in there and you've got the knife sheath and the thing. I just think it's such a cool idea.
And I'm sure people will email him and ask for him to make one.
That's true. Them. And I don't have a problem if you want to do that, dude. I really don't. You're the guy behind it. So, but look, there's your proof. That is one thing I did change up on my EDC. I carry that every day. Every single day. And let's talk about this. What's that? Look at the logo on that. Same. And guess what this is? It's my deadbolt holder. So that's proof that I like his stuff.
Jeremy was busy putting dinner in the crock pot. Guess I'll have to watch the first hour of the stream. What did I miss? We did talk about you.
I said you need to be very, very...
Yeah, go back and watch. He was talking about how great you are with your...
The aluminum is just so good. So good. He was like me when he saw that red. He's like, holy crap. That red looks good. But they can do a bunch of different colors too. The gauntlet is down, Jay Ramey. They want aluminum grips for everything.
Somebody also, Ed Kowalski said red extended grips earlier.
So Jeremy and I are working on redoing the extendos in aluminum. I have never liked, although it's super comfortable and I just want to rework it. And Jeremy is freaking brilliant. And I just said, hey, narrow it up, straighten it out, do it in aluminum. Let's see what we can do.
Jason Small said, is the aluminum still good when it's wet? Is it slippery or anything?
A little. It is a little. I have to be 100% honest. Here's what I'll do. See, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Sewers, the most supple leather is a baby goat. Sorry, kid. You missed the joke. You're supposed to laugh.
I get it. The baby kid goat. So that's wet.
Not much.
It's no worse than G10, but it is slipperier than when it's dry. But the grooves are deep enough to where a couple of times of you rubbing it's man, they're good.
Enzilla said, very impressed with the Desert FMF guys. Got mine on Friday. It's awesome. Any ETA on Warren EDC run?
Look, man, we're not going to talk anything to you until I get some more snacks up in here. You know what I'm saying? You started the snack revolution, and you stopped it.
Enzilla did?
I thought so.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
That's not... Am I wrong about this?
Maybe.
Am I mistaken about a screen name?
I don't know if he started snacks.
You're going to make me feel dumb?
Said you want Canadian snacks.
Yeah, wrong, Enzilla. You didn't start anything. I'm a moron. Now answer your question. What is it?
What was it?
It's super serious. Like, that was my super serious thing.
Now I forgot. Oh, ETA on Warren EDC run.
Soon. They were cut in Magna Cut. But they may or may not have been more dumb and cut them weird. So now the machining process is going to take us twice as long. What we are doing, based on feedback from Janich and Ben at, gosh, that article that he wrote, Suzanne, help me out. Nothing but knives. And a lot of you guys have said too, where, let me have one up here.
Nothing but knives is a separate article from the Janich one.
Exactly. I said both of those guys had mentioned the same thing. That it's got a little bit of a, I don't have one here because C-Dub always steals them, or we had to ship them. But it can kind of bite you on the inside of the choil. So we push that grind up and change it more DP1-esque. So that won't happen on round 2.
Yeah, really, I'm wanting that new version. Even though it doesn't do that to me, I want the new version.
Of course you do. It's, Magna Cut, and you believe the lies. I mean, whatever.
You said you love the Magna Cut.
I like how this Magna Cut performed, but look, what the folder is made out of, and this other folder, it's the last of the American Crucible Magna Cut. And if you guys are paying attention to what's going on in the industry, and I'm sure you are, a lot of companies are having a lot of the same freaking problems that they had with the Magna Cut when it first came out of Crucible.
There were people asking about the new steel, and then also how are we going to fix these? Like, what's the problem with them, and how are they going to be fixed, the Warren EDCs?
I don't, do you have yours on? No, you don't have your purse. Let me just use another knife that's similar as an example.
So they're fixable?
Yes. Very simple. All right, look. So the Warren EDC, to get the blade length, I brought this plunge grind into the finger well. I dulled mine down right there for no reason, though. I've never run my hand up onto a blade ever in this spot. I think that it was kind of a nitpicky thing where people saying, if you do this, you could cut yourself. And there were enough people that said something about it being sharpened all the way into there with the plunge being here, that I just decided to move the plunge to like right there. So it's not sharpened all the way out. So now it's going to have a plunge and a choil rather than be sharpened all the way to the edge. That's it. If yours did bite you or you don't like it, all you do is take your sharpening stone and go and flatten it in that little 1/4 inch. Whoop, that's all you have to do. So it was a super nitpicky thing in my opinion. However, enough people were nitpicky about it that I'm not a moron or a diva.
That's not what I'm asking you about. I'm asking, you said something like, we got them and they needed something fixed.
The way we hold our stuff down on the machines, we water jet that into it, and they didn't do that.
So how do you fix that? You got to rerun them?
No, you got to do them individual instead of putting them on the fixtures that we already had made.
Oh my gosh. So
it's going to take forever.
Any hawk bills around maybe for the folder from Jason Small?
We could. This is Hawkbill S. I keep tripping over that C-Dub's battle belt. The FLN is...
I'm so upset about that. So how long is that going to delay them?
I don't know.
I wanted to have those.
I don't know. Nick wasn't going to tell me about it. Oh, for Atlanta, we'll have them for sure.
Okay.
I mean, that's 5 months away. We'll have them. But, so this is a good example. This is kind of a hard bill. But see, nobody said anything about on the FLN. It's the same style where the plunge comes into this front finger well to give you maximum cutting edge, right? So some people said if you ran your finger up on there, you could cut it. But you have the ring, you've got the deep well, and you've got the thumb ramp to keep you from doing that. So if it was a concern, I just told people to just take a sharpening stone and nip that right there where it's flat. And then battle over. No more problems with that there. But we elected to just do it in the machining side. So anyway, this FLN, man, that thing is so fast. I have cut myself with this one now. Because a knife is not made to be flipped. Yes, ma'am.
I was just reading comments.
I didn't know if you wanted.
Henry said he kept jabbing his pinky on the worn EDC when he had the ring on it.
Oh, reverse grip. There you go. I never carried it like that. So that's why we're doing it. That's a real life use case. And he also sent in a lot of really rad blades for the whole shop. Thank you for that gift, by the way, Josh.
Welcome, new member.
I want to show those next time if you're cool with that. Just let me know.
Kim Hendricks, if you run your finger up and get cut, be less dumb.
Oh, Josh. She called you out, man. Yeah, part of my plan was to go down to that range, but it is going to be gross. We're in a very hilly mountainous area. So my backyard goes flat for like 35 feet and then goes down. Down that super steep hill at the very bottom, 100 yards down there is my shooting range.
M.A. said, nice Cockney accent, Tim.
Well, yeah. As a kid, I always mimicked accents. I just did it all the time. So I do them. It's fun for me. So the hill, it goes down, and then I dug out the base of that hill, 500 cubic yards of dirt, cut it off 40 feet into the valley, and then took all that, flattened it out, and pushed it up. So I've got a 12-foot berm that's like 120 feet around. So that's the range. So it's 40 feet deep, 40 feet long, and then on the backside, you've got the range. So imagine when it piss pours rain for hours, you've got this super steep 5-degree, like, whew,
Bryony said,
it gets muddy.
Be less egregiously dumb. I like the blood. It's sharp. Wood on multiple levels. Need a good E word. Be less egregiously dumb. You got a good E word for right there?
Erroneous?
Be less erroneous?
I don't know.
I'll have to think on that one.
Yeah. I'll come up with something.
Be less extra dumb.
Yeah, there you go. Keep it simple. Oh, she got mad. She threw her phone. Somebody made her mad. Don't you need that for comments?
Kim Hendricks effing. Be less effing dumb.
Oh, EFF. That was weird. I picked up your phone and saw my face on there talking. How do you guys watch me? Yeah, that's it.
Y'all can still enter to the last knife giveaway.
Kim won that one straight up. Be less effing dumb. EFFING.
Yeah, I think that was
it. There's no reason for me to think on it. That was it. You win the day.
That's something Tim would say anyway.
With an E, not an F.
Yeah.
All right, humans. Did you send that email for me?
I did.
Okay. I don't know if I need to cover specifically. I don't think the guy watches, because if he did watch, he would know already that we were real. But long story short, guys, it's kind of what I got into with the G10, with the EDC, the swirl patterns. I don't understand it. Like, we lose 100% of one swirl, blue and black, or in this case, Javati smoked, but the blue and black was fine.
Do you want to touch on the new still at all?
Yes, here, I'll touch it right now. Let me tell you guys the specs on the new steel. There's no carbon in the steel. It is a high hardness wrought, which means it's not a powdered metallurgy, stainless with 2% titanium. The 2% titanium forms titanium carbides, which are harder and more ductile than carbon carbides, which also, when you harden a carbon steel, that's how it gets its hardness. There's carbon in stainless steels as well, but the chromium is what makes a stainless a stainless. So the carbon is what makes a blade hard. Carbon has big carbides. They're big, complex carbides, not carbohydrates. But titanium, when it gets its hardness through heat treatment, it has to be partnered with a metal that will make it do this. It creates a very, very fine micrograin on the nano level. So that is how this steel gets its hardness and retains its hardness. So,
are you able to say what it's called? No, it's not the CTSX. This is a steel.
No, this has never been released. It's brand new.
Here's what's going to happen with this steel. The steel is going to go crazy. Everybody's going to be using it, and only you and I will know that Tim is the one that started it all.
Yes.
This is the story of our life.
So, I wanted exclusivity on the steel. They realized how exciting the steel was, and they said no.
But you approached them with the idea.
I brought the freaking idea to them. All of this will come out when we get the first run of knives done, and I think it's going to be stalkers. I think.
It is. We cannot name it. We
not yet.
To name it something.
Yeah.
They're not letting us.
I was talking to Tom Nugent about it yesterday, and he's like, what are they going to name it?
It hasn't. They have a name.
They have a name. And I said, I wanted to name it. And he's like, please tell me it's not going to be a bunch of letters and stupid numbers. And I said, it's a bunch of letters and stupid numbers.
David Owens, I don't know if you saw, I answered you earlier. It is not Oddity Tech. We have not, if you're waiting on a folder that's the limited edition, those have not shipped yet.
Right.
We're trying our best to get those out soon.
Yeah. I'm just waiting on to get them back.
CGS Do said titanium carbides without carbon, ?
Correct. That is correct. That is correct.
It's crazy. It's a crazy steel.
And we've been testing it for over a year. This is the one that we have in this. I had to do all the stuff, but it's been tested and vetted by several other companies. I'm supposed to be first to market with it because I brought the whole thing out of obscurity and was my stupid idea. There are a lot of OEM manufacturers in the States that are.
Jimpin, you should call it TKellian.
I tried.
He put it like TKellian and trademark that. You can use whatever they give you, but you ship it as that. That's awesome, actually.
I should do that. So it turned into, they know such an exciting thing because when they started telling people what we were going to do, everybody's like, holy crap, this sounds amazing. Made in America.
Holy Diver said, is the cost comparable with AEBL or MagnaCut?
It's lower than MagnaCut. Here's the thing.
What we want to do is make everything in this new
style. Yeah, I want to do the hard switch because it's 7,000 times more corrosion resistant than the most corrosion resistant stainless knife steel ever made.
Will that
because
make for
no carbon
scale during forging?
I'm sorry, what?
Will that make for less scale during forging?
I don't know that. I don't know. I need to talk to the doc about it, the doctor of metallurgy. I almost dropped his name, but I didn't. I do know that there is scale on any level, and that's been kind of the holdup on. They grind off a large portion of that scale, then we precision grind, and what thickness do we need it, and how much do they grind off? And like when you use a MagnaCut is a CPM, a crucible powder metallurgy steel. That is very slow and very expensive to make. It takes forever. But this
Iron Butter Knife said, what's the catch?
There isn't a catch. There's not a catch. It's just I'm waiting for the first sheets to get to me so that we can start making the stupid knives. It's just taking them a lot longer. because they had to dedicate strip mills for these, or getting a huge steel making corporation to devote time to a knife steel. When once you learn who's doing it, you'll understand, because they are a massive player.
Is it hard to sharpen?
No, because there's no hard ass carbon carbides. Very easy to sharpen, holds the edge for a long time because it can take a high hardness. It's ductile because it doesn't embrittle, because of the carbides are formed differently, and it's going to be on the same price point as any other wrought steel, which means it's folded with its stuff. You don't have to take the long ass time that it takes to do crucibles, which are big giant melting pots, and there's a steel casing that you have to grind off and all that stuff. So,
all right,
it's supposed to be to market already.
What's it similar to? Barbarian Brawny said.
That's the thing, dude. Nothing. Because nobody's done it. Nobody's tried this. The idea of using the titanium in place of carbon was never tried, and they figured it out. And it is a huge, everybody will recognize the name when we drop it. I will tell you that it is already being used in the medical device industry. So when they put those screws into, like, say, a knee replacement, when they screw that in or they put pins in, the tool to do that has to be super high hardness, because that steel's hard, and those tools have a tendency to break. To get that much torque in such a tiny thing, you have to have high hardness to put that screw into bone. Well, they were shattering and breaking. So they tried this steel on those bits on a teeny tiny, like T1. They couldn't break them. And then they started making the screws out of them too. Then they pitched it to the aerospace industry, because it's not going to rust in strange, weird environments. It's already in use in aerospace and medical, because it's freakish. Titanium doesn't react with blood or chemicals or any of that stuff. So I'm really jazzed about it. This is the only knife made in it, and it's a 003, which coincidentally, I asked them, like, why does this feel lighter? It's still 165 thick, but why? All right, C-Dub. Hold that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this is 80 CRV. It's lighter.
Yeah.
I asked him about that, and he said, you'll have to ask God why one steel is lighter than another at the same thickness. It's marginal, but you can feel it for sure.
All right, let's give away this knife.
It's going to be a super boring name. It would disappoint.
How's the scout drop going?
That's the ones that I'm waiting on. They're all at heat treat, so they sold really well. Being that we only announced a drop like a week before, they did good. So they're at heat treat, and the sheaths are done and the grips are done. So once they get done, we'll shoot them off the nickel boron and then get them back.
Barbarian Brawny. As if you can't have any of our knives that you want. Now you can pick another one.
He won a giveaway?
Yeah.
He just took a chance.
Congrats, Barbarian Brawny.
Which one is it going to be that you already have? Yeah. So the steel is happening.
Did you ask what the knife was on the table? I just want to know.
Did you? What's that knife on the table?
He said rerun it.
No, you got, congratulations.
I can't. I mean, y'all really want me to rerun it? Don't you want to win something? You just. I know it's going to happen. What?
You're going to run another one.
Well, but we're already 10 minutes over.
7 minutes extra.
I'll do an extra one next week. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. We'll see y'all.
All right, guys.
Thursday on the whatnot.
If you come up with stuff between now and then, remember, the 20th is when we're dropping those 40 005s. If you don't buy them on the TKellian side, they release to the public at noon.
He said he just entered to let someone else win. LOL.
So beads and blades, micro drop, buy now, ship now. And then the deadbolts will be beyond that. And we're working on the Dragonfly. No, Deadbolts will not be on that. There's another drop. Anyway.
If y'all have Tim's number, bother him all week with
To
adding
get the
blims
stupid blims on the
the
website. She's going to make me do it this time. Right?
Yeah, because we have a direction. We can at least do the stuff we talked about.
Yeah. Damn.
Yes, we're going to Blade Show.
Yeah. You going to be there?
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
It's okay, Bronny. You won fair and square. Don't apologize.
Look, dude, it's part of the shtick. You're gonna get screwed with. It's in the title. It happens. It just has to happen. All right, guys. If you need anything, reach out. Email's faster than any of the other stuff. Have a great week. Thanks for being nice, even if you haven't been. Bye.
Bye.